Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel if you've been here around lately. So as promised before, we are gonna be watching some community lots more often around my channel, because I just think that I do a lot of residentials and put them on YouTube. So let's go into some community lots. Some diversity won't be bad, and it's really like a fresh how would I say, a fresh breath? No, that sounds a fresh breath. Brush your teeth, dude. Okay, so today's build is part of the save file that I'm doing together with Seymour Kai. She's doing YouTube content as well. I'm just gonna link her channel up in the corner for you guys. So basically we are redoing the whole Sun Sequoia, but only using in base game and Growing Together. So all the builds are up on the gallery as we go through, so you just have to put the hashtag family matters and you can find our builds. We already have a few builds in there, you know. So I already have 2 residential lots up there, a starter and a family home, and now this community lot is up on the gallery as well. So my gallery ID is Seymour_Adelina, but I'll try to put hashtags from now on in my builds with just like Seymour Adelina, so you can find it easier by the hashtag. Maybe that helps. So other than that, I had to sit down and sketch this build on my notebook, because it's a huge lot. It's a 64 by 64, and I just wanted to have an idea of what I'm gonna do, because I couldn't just start and go with the flow, because it's a complicated build. You have to keep in mind all those criteria that you need for the recreation center. So basically you need to, it says in the description of a recreation center that it includes it's like an art center, fitness zone, game room, and also play space. And so I wanted to have those, and it's so good actually, because if I have already a fitness area in here, like a gym and a library, then I won't be having to build a gym or library anymore in this world, because your Sims can just come in here. It's plenty of space. So I tried to go easy on this build, not with too much clutter, but I failed. You know, I'm not the best at modern style. I don't really like it. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but I think the build looks decent on the outside. It's like modern style on the outside. The interior is, in some areas, it can be modern, but in some areas I went with a cozy vibe, more clutter. You'll see the rooms are really nice. And I hope I did a good job. So if you like this video, if you like this build, just let me know your opinions. Would you have done something different? Do you like the outcome? And yeah, just share with me. And obviously, did you start doing anything like this, like a recreation center? If you did, let me know in the comments. I would like to know more about that. And also your opinions on the pick, if you'd like to share them. So yeah, as I said, I tried to make it modern. I played a lot with platforms, which was at some points annoying, and when I was playtesting the build, I had to rebuild the ceilings, because under a platform the ceiling disappears on top. So basically wherever I put platforms, I needed to go and check if there is a ceiling, because it doesn't build a ceiling above a platform for whatever reason, and it's so annoying, because if you don't have ceilings into your build, then it's not weatherproofed, so your Sims can freeze to death if you have seasons. So yeah, I had to go, but it's play tested. I tried my best with the play testing. It was so much, but the important areas, like the spaces inside, are playable. The outside areas are mostly playable. Maybe I missed a few benches or like trash bins that are not playable, but I'm pretty sure they are, and I tried to playtest as much as possible. So I should give you how would you say, a resume of this build. So basically we have let me see, we have a entry obviously. We have downstairs, we have two 4 bathrooms. 2 are for females and 2 for males. I put those doors that like restrict the genders. It's weird, right? But I just wanted to do that. I didn't do that in a while. But upstairs we have another 2 bedrooms that are for everyone, like they are not gender restricted. I just wanted to use those doors, that's why. And there is a potty in each of the bathrooms. So basically we have, I would say, plenty of bathrooms. I did a cafeteria because I saw in the previous build that Little Simsy did. By the way, if you didn't know, the build that was here by default was built by Little Simsy. So I did a cafeteria as well, a big cafeteria. It has a bar, which is a bit weird, right? Like it's family oriented, but then you see a bar in there. Like, imagine a dad and a mom coming here, letting their infant play in the play area and them just enjoying a drink, you know. But no, it's not good, guys. Don't do it. There is also a game room right next to the cafeteria. It's like an open space. There is no door in between that. So basically that game room, I wanted to put it there and not close to the play area for the infants and toddlers, because maybe elderly wants to like play like games, Sembles I think is the new game called, or do puzzles or anything, and they just don't want to hear the screams and all of that, right? So then at the right of the entry we would have a library which has a really cozy interior, you'll see later on. And it has obviously bookcases, some couches and some tables with PCs. Then we have a nursery room. I thought that's a pretty good idea. I didn't see it in Little Simsy build, but I wanted to do it. It's like nursery changing room, sorry. So basically in there you also have a small side of the room that's with counters and microwaves for parents to maybe warm some food for the toddlers or for the infants. And there are like 4 changing tables in there, so I thought that would be a great idea. And there's also a balcony, more balconies, but out of the changing nursery room there's a balcony with chairs, so moms can just sit there and enjoy. Then before you get into the infants playroom or and toddlers playroom, there's a sitting area for the parents. I just imagine parents would sit there, watch some TV. There's a TV in there, listen to some music, have a chat or two. And the kids will just play in the extra mega cute playroom that I did. And also out of the playroom I thought it would be really smart to also include a area outside that's enclosed, which means like with the fence, so toddlers and the infants can just play out there with no worries of the parents that they will just run away or something like that. There's also a splash area outside, a play area for kids, more chess tables. I don't know how to say that. Chess, oh my god, more chess tables, a nice picnic area, and it's a huge build. I don't know, let me know if you like the idea, but I just tried not to make it too difficult. I think the interior is not too difficult overall. Like you can easily see where all the rooms are. You don't have any problems with that. It's pretty organized. Like on the left you will have cafeteria, playroom, then on the right blah 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 blah, and it's nice. And upstairs, I didn't talk about the upstairs, I even forgot about it. Upstairs we have a gym because it's part of the requirements for this type of venue. And the gym has 2 showers with toilets, and also the lockers room, like the changing room where you can change your Sims outfit and all of that. Then we have a creative room, which means with painting easels, science tables for children, and crafting tables for children as well, like where they can do summer crafts, like drawings and all of that. And then there's the music room, which has obviously instruments, and it's really pretty. And I think that's the build, but you see, it's a massive build, guys, and it took me like 6 hours, I think. And the video was supposed to come yesterday on Wednesday, but it's only coming today on Thursday because I didn't feel quite good yesterday. I was just going through a few of gloomy days, and it was just bothering me because on Monday when I started this build, I was so focused into this build that I basically screwed my back. My back hurt like hell. And I was so pissed, and whenever I don't feel well, like I have pain in my body and stuff like that, it brings down my mood so bad. It makes me sad, it makes me be like, oh, why is this happening to me? And also my leg started hurting really bad, my left leg, my knee. And it's because I always sit with the leg up on the chair under my butt, if you can picture that. So it's not about leg crossed like I would stay like sitting in the chair and leg crossed on the ground, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain that, but I'm always putting it up and sitting on it with the body weight. I'm leaning on it, and yeah, I started seeing bad stuff because of that, like those blood vessels on the leg, like the purple ones under the skin, you know. So I knew about it. I knew it's not good. I've been sitting like that since I know myself, like since I was a kid, at the table, at the desk, everywhere. And yeah, so now for a few days I'm just sitting with my legs down, especially the left one, which hurts. I'm trying not to do it bad again, and yeah, definitely. And then we have stuff going on because of the moving out. We need to move out next month. I mean, we want to move out next month. We already have the apartment, and yeah, we need to sell the previous car, and it's just not selling, and they're up here because, you know, luck in life. It always has to be like this. Whenever you want to sell something, that's when it will break down and be like, oh, you need to repair that, you need to do that, you need to do that. It's so annoying. Anyways, and it stresses me because I will have to find a job next month, and I've been here for 1 year in Austria, and I didn't go to work. I was staying at home, but now it's about time for me to go to work because yeah, some money wouldn't be bad, you know. It would help us a lot, me and my partner. So I have to go, and I'm so stressed about that, and I don't like it, and I don't really know the language that good. I just hate it. I don't know, I just don't want to learn it. I'm so lazy. I wish I learned it in school, to be honest. I wish I did, but we did French instead. And anyway, I didn't learn anything in French, so I don't know anything about French. I mean, I know some things, but yeah, sucks. So yeah, it was just stressful, and I really want to keep up with YouTube. As I told you, I wish to, and I told you this year I will try my best, and I will put content up there. I enjoy it. I don't have anything to do with it. It's just like I screwed my back so bad on Monday when I started this build because I was so focused, so into the build. I was so excited that I was sitting so bad that my whole back hurted the next day, and I was like, oh my god, Sims, what are you doing to me? I mean, next to the fact that I'm spending so much money on Sims, now I have back pain. So guys, don't do it like me. Always sit with your legs down on the floor, and please check your posture and hydrate. Please take care of yourselves. It's not worth to go through the pain. And yeah, so here outside I was playing around with trees from this pack, from the debug menu, and also base game. I tried to do those walking areas, and that swing obviously is from the debug menus, not from seasons, but they copied it from seasons and put it in the debug menu for Growing Together, but it's not playable, obviously, as I told you before. The debug items are not playable, and sometimes some of them will block the pathway of your Sims. So sometimes you need to move them, and it's just, if you ask me, it's a bit dumb, but I have a solution for that, as I talked in my werewolves loners treehouse that I did. I will link it up in the corner for you guys. So I was having those debug items that were blocking the pathway. The easiest fix for that, I saw it on several creators, and then I started doing it myself. it's go on the basement level where it's completely dark, you know, go with the debug item there, and before placing it, I don't place it, just raise it up with CTRL and the 9 key, and raise it up and do it more several times until you see it's good on top, like it's where you want it to be, like before. Or just use tool mode when it's above the ground, like on top. But raise it starting from the basement level, guys. So that works. And then, because the game will take it as it is from the basement. It's placed in the basement, you know. So, and then I'm just moving it with tool mode on top, not to bother myself, like going back on the basement level, raising it, moving it around, because it's hard, because you keep having you will keep having to go back and forth between basement and the ground, because till you get it right. So yeah, so that's the easiest I can tell you can do it. Because when I was playtesting this build, something at the big tree there was blocking my pathway to the chest tables, playing area, all of that, and also like some stuff that were next to those bushes that I put on the sides, like the long bushes, like the fence bushes, I don't know how to call it. So yeah, it was a bit annoying, but I got it through and everything was okay. Yeah, so I also tried to do it so pretty. I don't know, I had fun with it, but definitely I felt like I would have loved to use more packs. So I went on the gallery and I looked through the recreation centers that were there, and most of them I only saw a few that use only base game and growing together, and all of them, like the others, were a bunch of packs in there, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. I've been enjoying lately building only with a restricted amount of packs. It's more, I don't know, I feel like my ADHD, it's got a bit bad lately, so whenever I try to build with more packs, I'm getting overwhelmed, and it's just, yeah, a lot. So I feel like it's so much more easier to build with only limited amount of packs. I'm just enjoying it at the moment very much, and it's not as overwhelming as with a lot of packs, because you have to search through objects. There's so much to look through, because I tried doing a small house that I posted on the Sims resource, and it was just so much. So in here, the round circle of grass that I put from the debug menu under that big tree, it's blocking the pathway of my Sims in the proximity, so I had to put it from the basement level up, raising it up to the ground floor basically, but when I was playtesting, so you don't get to see that in here. But yeah, as I told you, I've done it before in that video that I posted, and I just explained it to you. I hope you understood it, and I hope it helps you. And other than that, I tried to put some seating areas. I tried putting some seating areas, some chest tables, and in here I tried doing like a seating area, but with like some rugs, armchairs, like those small poofs thingies that came from the pack, the I don't know, it does not the sheep or goat, it's called something else, I don't know the word in English. I tried putting around some decorative stuff. The pack came with such nice things for kids but are not playable, like the pirate small inflatable, the pirate flag thingy, and yeah, other stuff as well, and it's so pretty. Too bad it's not playable. And also I skipped, as you may have or may not have noticed, I skipped the terrain paint part, because I got 3 recordings out of this build, so meaning I got 3 times in my game to continue the build, because I took some breaks, but I finished it in 2 days. So whenever after I did the whole terrain paint, when I got back in my game next time, like after this time, everything disappeared and I had to redo it. And I think, yeah, I did it off cam, and I was like, oh, it's so much, and I spent so much time, so that's why I cut it out, because it's basically not helping you that much, because it's just gonna be different next time, because I didn't really like it that much, this old one, so I was a bit happy it got deleted, so I get to do a fresh one. But yeah, that's why I didn't include it in this video, because it was just, you know. And yeah, I will still stay here talk to you guys, because this is such a long video, and I want you to at least hear something while you see this amazing build. Oh, I'm praising my build so much. I like it a lot though. So I also put that dino that you see there, the blue one. It's from debug menu base game. I just sized it down and basically just put it there. And here we get to the interior, guys. I want to say I skipped the bathrooms. They are pretty basic, believe me. It's just mirror, sink, potty, toilet, that's all, nothing more. So I don't think there was necessary to be in the build, so yeah. I'll also try to make timestamps in the description of this video, because I want you to maybe skip out parts that you want to see, so that would be easier, because lately I haven't been doing timestamps on my videos anymore. I just felt like it's such a consuming. I was like, nah, I don't feel like doing it. Doesn't matter. So upstairs here you have that look down area where you can see down, and it's so nice. I like it. It makes the space look bigger. And in here we have the 2 bathrooms that I was talking about. Here is the nursery/changing room, and yeah, it was fun, but I told you the platforms were a bit annoying to work with throughout the build, and still it looks nice. It feels nice to have all those different levels in the build. And I also what did I want to say? Oh, I forgot. Okay, let's just talk about this bit. So I skipped the bathrooms, as you can see. Now they are finished. I'm doing just like a sitting area at the front. I didn't use that many curtains in the community areas around here, like the cafeteria, the playroom, but I did use curtains in, I think, the library, the music room, and the creative room, because I wanted them to be more cozy. You'll see why. So in here is just like basic stuff that I'm putting around, and then we'll just get to the cafeteria, I believe. And yeah, the cafeteria ended up being so big, as you can see, so I was not worried about it. I was like, I'm just gonna put a bunch of tables, because yeah, more room for the Sims to come around and have a snack or something. So I basically built a kitchen in here, because I saw it before, like in the previous recreation center that was here. There was a kitchen area kind of, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna put it as well. But when you go on this lot, if you don't see anyone at the bar, I think you have to just click hire a bartender, and if you want somebody to start cooking stuff in there, you just need to click on the stove and hire a gardener. I don't know how it's called, a chef, anyway. And I tried to use the new stuff, which is the new stove and the new fridge, which are not coming with counters, unfortunately. As I said, this pack, as I said in my first video, with this pack, I will just link that video up in the corner for you to see. So it's just a bit confusing. I like it. It has so many styles in it, but it's a bit confusing at some points. I was like, what? Some stuff don't have like matching items. They're like incomplete sets, but overall I didn't find it difficult to do a build with only base game and this growing together. It was a bit weird, but I think I just got used to building with only base game and the pack. It feels really nice, and there are obviously things you can do, but sometimes, yeah, you can feel the base game lacking personality and a lot of stuff. I'm kind of sad. Also, in here I tried putting some toddler chairs around, like you will put your infants, but if it's not enough, you can add more in your game. So I just put like maybe 3, I think, or maybe 4, yeah. But I hope that's enough. I should have put more now that I'm thinking back, but it's okay. I tried to use those bamboo plant that you can put. It's just but as I said, this pack is confusing, has a lot of styles in it, so I do picture that being the modern style, the bamboo. And also I was playing around with the chairs from this pack, even though I don't know why at this point in this room I was feeling, what is going on? Am I going with the brown swatch throughout the entire build? But I thought it was, I don't know, it's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird, but at the same time it didn't feel annoying or that I didn't like it, so I liked it a lot. Because the outside is so bright and modern, and then the inside has modern combined with brown swatches and coziness. It's interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to just make it bland and barely with any objects in it and just like extra modern. So that's why I hope you like it, because it has more personality in it. I tried making it cozy and nice, and as you can see here, the weird glitches on top, because this is a rounded room, and let me remind you, rounded rooms are a pain in the butt, and I don't know, they are just annoying. But I wanted to use this to give a bit of personality to this build. It looks more nice from the outside, and this is a playroom, all the tables with the puzzles and samples, I don't know how to call it, but you know what I mean. It's the 2 new game stuff that came with the pack Growing Together, and I went still with those chairs because the swatches on the other chairs and all the items that came for the recreation center in this pack are so not for me. They are like, I mean, I think it makes sense that they are that way. Like with, there are some chairs that have 2 colors, green and red together, and I was like, that's not for me. I just don't like it. It's way too, I don't know. But I believe it makes sense because it's a recreation center, so you want to base it on a family-oriented style. So basically on infants, toddlers, children, elderly, everyone. So mostly the more younger folks, you know. So I guess that's why, but I just didn't like it. It just wasn't my thing, so and I decided for the exterior windows and doors from this pack to go with the default color that they come into. It's that slightly brownish orangey with black, I think. And I just liked it. I tried going through some colors, but I didn't like it that much, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay with the default one. It doesn't matter, even though it doesn't match the exterior, because the exterior is so bright and modern, you know. But for some reason, as I told you before, it feels so good to do some different stuff. Like, not everything has to be perfectly matching, so yeah. So in here we have the seating area for the parents, as I told you before, and it's right next to the toddler infant play area, and I tried my best with this one. With the playroom, you'll see. And also here I'm just going with some shelving units, because I just realized I've never ever used those shelves, that the suitcase kind of shelves that are coming with the new pack, by the way. They are interesting, that's for sure something I'm gonna say. They are interesting, but they already come, I think, with some items on them, so it's a bit annoying, but it's okay. And in here I'm just putting some signs next to the doors for like representing the room that is in there. And I think we're doing the nursery now. Yeah, I think so, yeah. In here, as I said before, I tried to give them some microwaves, a fridge, and a dishwasher. And for changing tables and some clutter around, so make it really pretty. A lot of kids stuff on the walls, like wallpapers, not wallpapers, but like stickers, drawings, and all of that, like wall art. And also, what did I do here? I put a trash bin. I tried to put a sink there in the cafeteria, but it didn't work. My sim, for whatever reason, wouldn't use it. It was really weird, but yeah. And in here I'm going to the changing tables part. I'm doing a custom shelving here. I'm just putting a lot of shelves and then I'm putting clutter on top of them, which I really liked, and I'm using the red shelf. It's linked down below. I already linked the mods that I'm using, the tool mod and the Better Build and Buy mod by Maxis. I think it was Maxis. Yeah, and they are linked down below, so whenever you're like having some questions or anything, first make sure to check the description. If you still don't find what you're looking for in there, just ask me in the comments. I will always try and respond to your comments. And in here I'm just putting some drawings, some paintings. I used a lot of those paintings. I don't know when they came in the Sims, the ones with the black frame, and they have like different animals in them, but they are like, I think, some unlockables, but I'm not sure. But I used a lot of them, and I used that llama that came in the infant base game update, which is cute but a bit scary. I don't know, for me it's a bit weird. I don't know what it is about it that's a bit weird, but yeah, it's cute after all. And here I'm doing the seating area I was talking about outside, for moms, let's say, or dads to just sit there, you know. And I also thought that was really cute that I did those bathrooms based on genders downstairs, so maybe the dad can go with his boy, with his toddler, in the bathroom and help the kid potty train or something. It's cute, and yeah, it's really cute. And when I was playtesting, I wanted my sim to go in there, and I was like, why can't you go in there? He said that the chair is blocking the way, and I was like, how? The chair is right to the door, it's not in front of the door. And then I was like, oh wait, that's the male bathroom, that's why my sim can go, because it's a she. It was so funny, I was so dumb for a moment. I was like, what is going on in here? In here I'm using this playmat. It's in the carpet category, in the flooring, I believe. And I never used it before. It's like puzzles. I had never used it because it's so repetitive in a big room and because of the colors, I believe. But here it was just perfect. The wallpaper was just perfect, and you see I went a bit crazy overboard with a lot of stuff in here, but I just wanted to be a lot of playing area in here. I even put 2 portable like cribs, as you can see, so maybe if you're here and your infant is really fuzzy and wants to sleep, you just put the infant in here, and it's just so cute. I don't know, I just like this. And also I didn't do front office kind of area in this build. I just thought I wouldn't want to do it. I didn't have enough space for it, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do it. It was just like, yeah, maybe I don't know, it's just yeah, I didn't think a recreation center should have a front office, like why? But maybe obviously there's a reason for why it should be one, but yeah, it doesn't have any gameplay to it in this game. So anyways, I tried putting some bookcase, the cute clutter, the cute pirate on the inflatable with the palm tree and the raft. It's so cute. I love that from the new pack. And also there's, later you see, it's like a cardboard box and a small teddy bear cute comes on top of it. There is this rocket ship made out of cardboard, yeah, from the new pack, and it's so cute. Yeah, I really like this room. I play tested it. All the playmats are playable, the toys are playable, and yeah, the Sims can put the toys that are on the ground in the toy box after all at the end. There's also a potty in here. I didn't want to put too many potties or something around the build because maybe it's a bit unhygienic, I don't know. But you know what I mean, just to see like potties around. So I only put this one in here and the one in the Nursery&Changing Room, and then potties in the bathrooms. So yeah. And also I did put some doll houses in here, some cubes, so basically children can play in here as well with the doll houses and the stuffed animals, and also on the outside area. And I don't know, it's just so cute. I love this rec center that I did. It's just cute. And also on the outside, Yeah, on the outside I did a small sand area, you'll see in a bit. I just thought it would be cute, but here I'm still going with this room. I was listening to some documentaries on Netflix while building because I just love doing that, and at some point I'm just like, I don't know, maybe sometimes I zoom out of my building state and I just go like, I don't know, and just put stuff around, but I think I'm paying attention and I really enjoy listening to something in the background while I build. It's just nice. It trains my mind because with my attention span, and then I can build and at the same time pay attention to what they are saying in there. It's really nice, and it's like really interesting documentaries and all of that. So yeah, and in here I'm doing those bushes on top to be like the divided area, and I'm also putting this sand floor on the ground where there are just toys in there. Unfortunately, you cannot build sand castles in this because you can only do that with the terrain paint that comes with island living. So unfortunately, we cannot do sand castles in this one. But it's weird because in the base game, I went and clicked on the base game sand terrain paint that I put, and it showed me the action build the sand sculpture, guys, and it just didn't work. But I think maybe I had that option because I have the pack in my game, but yeah, I didn't use the terrain paint from that pack. I don't know, to be honest, it's just a bit annoying. But yeah, you know, they still had to have some special features to each pack, right? So they did sand sculptures will come with island living and not in base game, because why not? Yeah, and it's not too much of something fancy up here. It's just a sitting area for the parents, the playmats, the kids doll house, the castle there, and some toys in the sand. And in here we're moving to the library. I just love this library. I wanted to, despite the modern windows, I really wanted to make it cozy with curtains, rugs, nice couches, and you'll see later on a really nice wallpaper from base game that's more like a classic traditional wallpaper. You'll see it's with like a wooden board, and I think it looks so much better after that. And I'm also putting the new bookcases, even though I don't like them that much, the ones with the huge like square shape, circle shape, and triangle shape. I just don't like them that much. And yeah, those curtains, they are kind of pretty. They don't really match everything, and they are way too childish, and unfortunately they block a lot of the light coming in. Like once you put them, you see your room is more like darker, and it's a bit annoying. I don't like that, but other than that, it's okay. I just size down each one of them at each window, so it gives a bit of, variety, I would say. I don't know. But yeah, and in here, I'm just going with those new couches that came with the pack, the rugs, which are so beautiful, the tables, and the armchairs. We don't have matching armchairs for this couch, which is unfortunate because the couch is so beautiful. But I put the modern ones, whatever, you know. And I'm also putting behind those glass walls that you see there. I mean, there are just some windows on the wall. I'm putting a like computer area and studying area. It has a few empty tables and a few tables with PCs, and I thought that would be nice. So there is a bit more privacy from this entire like big room, but at the same time, it doesn't have a door or anything. So you just go in there and stay at your PC. I don't know, I just thought it's an interesting idea to have those windows to look through, you know? I don't know, it's just interesting. In here, I'm doing again 2 chairs, a table, you know, I didn't went crazy. Oops, I had the burp. Why am I saying that? I should have just cut it. Yeah, in here, I'm doing this area that I was talking about. I tried using more of those chairs from the pack. I end up deleting those 2 tables there because they are so old and ugly. So I decided to go with more modern ones, the glass ones you'll see in a bit. And I was talking about those paintings with the rainbow, the bears, that I don't know when they came in the game, but I remember seeing them as new. and in the game a while ago, like a long time ago, and yeah, I never really used them, barely anything out of it, so I thought why not use them. They're pretty, and yeah, I didn't know what else to use in this build because on the hallways and stuff like that I can't really go with the traditional ones with like views and stuff like that. They are way too traditional for the modern style, you know. So yeah, this area is cute, ended up being cute, and I never saw those wall lamps that came from Growing Together. They are more traditional, they match the more traditional style, and they are so cute, and I didn't see them, and I was like, oh damn, I missed on that, but let's use them now. And I'm also putting them in here, and I tried my best to use most of the items from this pack in this build, so I didn't limit myself to just modern style. I just wanted to go with what I feel like I like, so I went with modern, but at the same time with you know, like the traditional cozy style. And now that I'm thinking, how would it have looked if I wouldn't have done this modern bin and I would have done just like a traditional one with balconies, nice wooden railings and stuff like that? I don't know, to be honest. I kind of liked this idea, because it's more creative and I don't really do that much modern style, so I thought it would be a nice challenge, and yeah, I hope you like it. It ended up being nice, so I can't complain about that. And in here I'm doing those windows to look into the arts room and stuff like that, because I thought that, I don't know, when I was watching like series, movies, they always have those windows to look through, like they don't have the absolute privacy in those rooms, you know. And yeah, I just thought that makes it more realistic. I don't know, it's nice. So in here I was thinking creative can be for adults like the painting easels, for kids can be those crafting tables and the science tables, and also those items that I put on the ground that you see there, the 3 small things, they are the friendship bracelet makers thingies. Like you can make bracelets for your friends and stuff like that in the Sims with those that came with Growing Together. They're cute. And in here I just had that idea to just put those tables like that for the kids in like a semicircle, but it's more like a, I don't know how to explain it. They are all looking forward to that middle where I will put a plant. So yeah, I put some painting easels down, and no painting easels, painting frames, as you can see down. I put a bookcase still. I kind of put bookcases around the build in each room because it's nice, and maybe you can read books about a specific room that it is for, like for art, you can read about art, for music you can read about music and all of that, you know. But I didn't put a bookcase in the gym, but it was really tempting, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I want to put a book in there so bad, but then I was like, it's a gym, goddamn, go work out in there, you can read in the library. Oh my god. And I did go with this wallpaper, which made this room look so cozy and so full of clutter. You might not like it if you're not into this, but I liked it, and I wanted to give a bit of personality to the rooms, as I said, and so I went with this. Because when you think about art, you think about people being, I don't know, full into details, they are messy, they are all over the place, but it depends. Not the modern art, which is just sometimes you just throw some paint at the canvas and then you sell it for thousands, if not millions of dollars, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know what's gone wrong with this world. And yeah, going from those amazing classic, like, I don't know, popular all around the world paintings, like, I don't know, to this modern style is just mind-blowing to me. And talking about that, yeah, time is passing by so fast. It's one of the reasons that I'm getting so sad every time when I think about time passing so fast. Like I was just looking through my videos on YouTube to see if I missed some comments, and then I saw this video that, like, the generations home that I did. I will just link it at the corner in the right side for you. So that I was just looking, and it was a month ago, guys. I just can't comprehend with the thought that the time is passing by so fast, and it's been always one of my weak points, one of my weak spots. I'm just getting really sad and kind of depressed about it. It's just, yeah. But all we can do is just enjoy the moment and yeah, just keep on going with life. In here there's a music room, and I used a bass game piano because of that platform. I didn't like to put the one from Growing Together because it's too tall at the front and it looked weird on that platform, but then I put the bass game and I still used the Growing Together piano there, and also I put another 2 ones outside on this balcony, and yeah, I think it's pretty. And I put also guitars for adults. I don't know if the pink one is for kids, but I think it is, I'm not sure. Here are the violins for children and for adults, I think, in there. And I also put a microphone in here, and I think basically that's it, and some like bookcases, because I didn't want to overdo. I don't know, it's weird because you looked at the arts room, it was so full of clutter, color, everything, and now you move into this room which seems kind of empty, but I kind of like it because it's like, I don't want to overcrowd instruments in here because then maybe it's like annoying, like blocking the way and all of that. I don't know, I just thought so. I might be wrong. You let me know in the comments, how do you like it? And also, if you have any ideas, like if you've been watching my videos for a long time, or I don't know, anything, and you like my builds and you would like to see a specific build from me, like specific style, specific lot type, or like, you know, just let me know down in the comments. I would be more than happy to see your suggestions and take a try at them, you know, so just let me know down in the comments. And also, I don't like to do it that much really, but I would really appreciate if you would consider giving a thumbs up to this video, because it helps a lot my videos getting recommended to other people. And also, if you like my content, I would love to see you subscribe to my channel if you enjoy being around here. And thank you for everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being here, for watching my videos, and yeah, thank you. That means a lot, and hopefully I can get a partner this year, but we'll see. A lot of stuff is coming up, and yeah, we'll see. But for now, I'm doing good and I'm here. I'm trying my best. I will try my best not to fall again into that circle I always do fall into, like depression and me not feeling like doing anything at all, not having any will, feeling bad about myself, bringing me down, talking bad about myself and all that, but a lot of negative stuff, sorry. But keep saying to yourself, you can do it, and please don't think about yourself that you're not worth or anything. Please give yourself some credit, some love. And yeah, a small thing that helped me lately a lot is like self-care. It's just so nice to feel like I'm doing my hair, like I'm putting some oil in my hair, well, like 2 times a week or something, to make it like more hydrated and stuff like that. I'm just like taking care of my face. When I bought those special things to wash your face with, they are like silicone thingies, and they're like some small brushes out of silicone to wash your face with some cleanser and all of that. It just feels really nice to do something for yourself, so please do that for yourself. It helps a lot. Like even going to the store and buying yourself, I don't know, a croissant. I love croissants. Or like some flowers. I love to buy tulips for myself because now is the season and they have so many tulips in the stores. And anything you would like, buy yourself a new top, or if it's possible, or anything, just take care of yourself and you deserve it. And other than that, this is the gym. I didn't overcrowd it. I didn't overcrowd English. I didn't overcrowd this room, but still I gave them plenty of treadmills, because yeah, if they want to run in there, like coming with your kids, letting your kids play in the infant-toddler room or outside in the playground, and you just go and do your stuff, like the gym stuff. I didn't add a pool though. I saw people adding pools in the recreation centers, but I just thought in my mind, I just thought maybe it's a bit weird because you come here with toddler infants and you don't want something bad happening, but obviously the pool will be enclosed or something. But I just didn't want to do a pool. I didn't even think about doing a pool. But instead of the pool, I thought about doing that splash area for kids, because this is more for like kids, this center, right? But still at the same time, adults can come here, so play games, go to the gym, and yeah, you know, enjoying some fresh air outside on the bench or on the picnic area. It's still a nice area. I love it. So guys, we're getting to the end, and I just wanna thank you everyone. Oh my god, English is not my thing today. I wanna thank everyone for being here. If you enjoyed this build, it's up on the gallery, Simar_Adelina, and please give it a thumbs up. And if you did like it or if you did not like it, let me know why down in the comments. And I hope to see you in my next video, and I really appreciate each one of you. I wish you a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you, and please take care of yourselves. So bye everyone, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.